Good morning. Good morning. It is such a pleasure and it's such an honor to be here with you this morning. All right. I just put a little message in that we're live. I am so grateful for each and every one of you here. I am grateful for Unity on the Bay and all that it means. Welcome to the Tuesday and Thursdays, a 30 meditation. I am so grateful you're here with me this morning. Our theme for today is permission to rejoice and mourn. And oftentimes in life, we um, we have such a mixture of life going on, right? Um, I have friends. There's the war going on. There are the wars going on. I have friends that are in the process of um, transitioning in their relationships. We have stress at work. We have stress with what's going on. We may or may not have stress with the holidays, with family members, with whatever's going on. And oftentimes I find it uh, this time of the holidays also, it can be a time when we miss those loved ones that have passed on. And so we have this mixture of rejoicing for ourselves, for each other, and also that mixture of pain and of sorrow. And sometimes we do not find um, the acceptance within ourselves or with others. And so this morning's meditation is to give ourselves that space, that openness to be it all, to be the joy and to be the grieving, to give ourselves and each other the space and the opportunity to to be who we are in the moment, in the present moment, and also to allow ourselves to create boundaries. It's okay for us to say, I am going through so much right now. I am sorry I cannot be here for you in a greater degree. Or I am here for you. Tell me, is there any way that I can support you? Or can we pray together? Would being in the silence together, would me listening to you make a difference? And so let's get clear about what would be beneficial for us and understanding of what may be beneficial to others, and then be clear whether that's something that we can offer or not. I remember, I'll give you two quick examples. One time I was going through the grieving of my grandmother passing, and one of my friends was getting married, and she really wanted me to be there, but I really could not be there. It kind of broke my heart to tell her that I couldn't be there, but I did. And she couldn't understand it, so she kept insisting. So that was challenging for me because it created kind of like a sense of guilt. And in the end, I respected myself and I didn't attend the wedding because I just didn't have it in me. Then on the other hand, one of my friends, her aunt had passed away, and mine had recently passed away. And I was on my way to the funeral home and I was texting with her. And she told me, I understand if you prefer not to come. And that to me was such a gift of grace. And I still get emotional about it because of her love and her awareness. And I told her thank you, and I made a U-turn and went back home. So let's, if we can find it within ourselves to acknowledge and to love each other, and to the best of our ability, and to give ourselves the opportunity to respect each other's boundaries and to understand where we are at, or try to understand where each one of us is. Whew. And so with that, I'm going to ask us to just to breathe out, to release, breathe out and center ourselves in our hearts. Just listening to our bodies. Seeing the light from the divine flow down through the top of our heads into our whole body, cleansing, clearing, balancing scalp, face, neck, shoulders, chest, upper, middle, lower back, internal organs, belly, hips, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, feet, toes. And from the bottom of our feet, our connection to Mother Earth, even if we're on top of a condominium or an office building, imagining, using our power of imagination to visualize, to imagine our ever present connection to Mother Earth, grateful for her nourishment, allowing the light to come up from Mother Earth through the bottom of our feet, nourishing our whole body, toes, feet, ankles, calves, knees, thighs, hips, belly, internal organs, lower back, middle back, upper back, chest, shoulders, arms, hands, neck, face, scalp, gently breathing. And on the next breath in, when you are ready, visualizing the light from above, the divine light, and the light from Mother Earth, from the bottom, coming in at the same time from top and bottom, and meeting at the heart. And when they meet at the heart, there is an explosion of light. And this is us. The Christ light is born. This is who you are. This is your true nature. And so we expand this light 10 feet in every direction, 100 feet, 100 miles, 1,000,000 feet, 1,000,000 miles, shining beyond Mother Earth. And from this spaciousness, giving ourselves, would we? Giving each other, shall we choose that? This permission to be it all, the high and the low, the happy and the sad, the challenged and the healing. I remember prayers that I learned when I was growing up. One said, "May the passion of Christ comfort us. And as a child, I couldn't quite understand that. Another one prayed to Mother Mary and said, "From this valley of tears." And as a child, I didn't understand that. So, whatever you may call the divinity within you, the divinity all around you, know that you're loved, know that you're supported, know that you're comforted, know that this divine strength, divine wisdom is within you. That divine unconditional love sustains you. As we allow ourselves to process what we need to process, as we allow others to process what they need to process, even if it's beyond our human understanding, we know the divine understanding encompasses it all, holds it all, embraces it all. And we allow these experiences, shall we? Allow ourselves to have these experiences wash over us. As experiences wash over children, as the stream washes over a rock. Let's be that rock. Let's be, shall we, in perfect allowance, or in open allowance, or in temporary allowance of whatever we may need to feel, what others may need to feel. Even as we listen to ourselves and to them, even as we establish healthy boundaries for ourselves, as clear as we can, centered from the divine heart that flows through us and as us. And so we take this opportunity to give thanks for all the challenges in our lives, for all the challenges that we're witnessing in the world, nearby and far away. We give thanks for these challenges remind us of our strength. We give thanks because we have learned that vulnerability means strength, even if we were taught otherwise. Now we know better. We know, we remember, we are divine wisdom, and we are in the flow of divine wisdom, divine understanding, divine peace, divine joy. And so we know that despite outer circumstances, despite anything that may be happening outside of us, around us, even within us. Our joy comes from within. Our joy is divine. So we take this moment to tap into this joy, to allow every single cell of our body to remember that joy that we are, to rejoice in that joy that we are, to think of something beautiful that brings us joy, whether it's a mascot, a loved one, a flower, the sunrise. We give thanks for the gifts that we have received. We give thanks for the gifts that we are receiving. We give thanks for the gifts that are on their way. For we know that as we give, we have received. We declare we are the flow and everything is possible, even the impossible. For this opportunity to heal and to be at one, we are grateful. For this opportunity to remember the space that we are, how much greater than our physical bodies we are. We are grateful. For the allowance of all the emotions and the knowing that in spite of everything that we may feel, great or challenging, we still remain intact, whole, at one with the one. And we are grateful. Thank you for joining me this morning. And sharing and practicing our oneness and blessing the world with our presence as we know that the world blesses us. Thank you for being part of Unity on the Bay. Namaste. Good morning, Amy. Thank you for joining us. Let me see. If you would like to contribute to Unity on the Bay, here's a little bit of information. I will see you in a moment in the WhatsApp group. If you would like to hang out there for a little bit, you can join me there. See you there. Be blessed. You are blessed. We are blessed.